everybody, it's Kim here from Kim's Homestead, and I'm in the kitchen with you once again. Now, I've done my final shop for this year, and hopefully for the half of next year. So I will be going on a 6-month pantry challenge. And the Pantry Challenge was actually brought in by Jess from Three Rivers Homestead, and I've now been participating in my version of this challenge for the last 3, maybe 4 years. And I thought I would bring you along once again. Hers is normally 1 to 2 months. I think she runs hers for about 2 months. I tried the 2 months and honestly it just wasn't long enough. Then I tried 3 months and that was okay, but I still wasn't getting into the nitty-gritties and doing what I needed to do. So the last time I extended it, it was supposed to be for 6 months, but because of Christmas and hosting Christmas this year, it only went for 5 months. Normally I do it over my winter period, so this time I'm going to be doing it over the rest of summer, autumn, yeah, so, and probably half of winter, we'll see. I may even take it right through to winter and finish up just prior to spring. We'll see how I'm going. Now for the Pantry Challenge, basically you live out of what's in your pantry, freezer, wherever you store food, and you live off of that for a designated amount of time. It's up to you how long you want to have it for, and whether it be just to stop purchasing your pantry products, it's entirely up to you. Or you don't go to the store at all for that appointed time. Now, I may need some paper products like toilet paper, tissues, that sort of thing. I'm not going to stock a whole 6 months worth there because it would just take up too much room on my shelves. Dairy products, there may be an occasion where I may need to go down and top up milk and cheese, maybe yogurt. My little chookies are about to start laying, so I don't foresee the need to purchase eggs, which is great. I certainly don't need to buy meat, and I really don't need to buy pantry on the shelf products, and this is what I'm not going to the store for. The reason for this pantry challenge is to continue to clean out my freezers, because I do want to do a freezer change around about 3/4 of the way through next year, maybe halfway through, we'll see. Also to clear out some of the old stock that I've got on my pantry shelves. Now, cat food probably won't be one of the things that I will store. The meat just takes up too much freezer space. So when I need to, I do have some put away. When I need to, yes, I will be going down and picking up cat food. And possibly any fresh fruit and vegetables. Most of the fresh vegetables, I've got a reasonable garden going now, and I'm hoping to utilise as much as I can out of the garden without going shopping. So that's what I'll be doing. I do need on occasion to stock up on fresh apples. That's mainly for my digestive system and health, so I do need apples. So there's one more thing that I need to stock up on occasionally, and that is licorice. Now I can't take, because of all the painkillers that I'm on, I do get quite bound up, and I can't take laxatives or anything, so I find licorice works best. I have 3 or 4 little nuggets of licorice, and I'm right to go for another few days. So on occasion, yes, I will be stocking up on a little bit of licorice. But when I do go shopping, I will show you what I bought so you can see. There's a few things that I've bought here because there are some recipes that I do want to try in the next few months. So, and when we get to them, I will let you know. So let's have a look at what I've purchased on my last shop of 2024. Okay, well, I've bought 3 packets of Smitten. Now these are the sachets. There's a beef selection, a chicken selection, and a seafood selection. So the cats have got quite a choice there. There's a box of 12 each. So that will keep them going for a little while. Plus I've got some in the pantry as well. So that will keep them going for quite a while. At the back I have Purina 1. This one is a dry food. It's for coat and hairball. Now I do have a big bag of dry food in the pantry. Normally I mix this one with the other one, so the cats are only getting a little nibble of this one every now and again, and that just helps them flush out any hairballs. It's good for their coat, extra vitamins and things like that. Then we have, I saw these pressed pretzels, and they look quite interesting. Sometimes, I just feel like a bit of a nibble, or I've got some people that come over and visit, and I've got, dips and everything else, so I thought this would go well with that. And at the back, I do have the top 20 little wee bags, they are, of different things. There's light and tangy thins, French fries, thins original, CC's cheesels, and honey and soy chicken. So I thought they might be good for when I don't often feel like chips, but every now and again I just feel like a handful, and that's just right for me. Then I've got some pineapple juice because I do want to do some pineapple, like mock pineapple rings out of a large zucchini. So I'm going to let a couple of large zucchini mature, and I'm going to attempt to do mock pineapple rings. So that should be interesting. And we have risoni. I do need to top up my risoni. There's tikka masala. Now, I've never really had tikka masala, and I do have some good recipes for it, but I wanted to find out whether I actually liked it or not before I made any and put it on the shelf. So I thought, well, I will get this one, see whether I like it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to waste the ingredients making a whole heap of jars of it. Then I saw this one I thought was quite interesting. It's like that popping corn you stick in the microwave, but this is pork crackle. Microwave pork crackle, and it's keto friendly, 70% protein, there's 0 sugar. So I thought, that sounds pretty darn good. So I bought 2 of them. Sun lollies. These are just, I don't know what you called them, but we used to call them slippery Sams when I was a kid. And they're just a frozen fruit juice in a triangle. So I thought that might be nice. I do like my icy poles and things like that during the summertime. Quite often I'll have one of those instead of a meal. Then we've got some lemon juice because I'll have canning coming up shortly. A big packet of wheat mix. Some soy, honey and garlic sauce. Now the tomato paste and the tomato ketchup is, I want to try making the sauce for baked beans. So I just want little jars of sauce because I've got great big cans of the Great Northern beans that are unflavoured, and I don't want to re-can them, but I thought I can take them out of the can, put them in little parcels, like one meal parcels in the freezer, and make up little jars of sauce to go with it. So that should get me probably about 30 meals, which is pretty good value. I think the can cost me $3. The ketchup was like about $3.50, $4. Tomato paste was about $1.85. So to make 20 or 30 meals, that's pretty good going. Then I got some white sugar, a loaf of bread and some hot cross buns. I also stocked up a little bit on thigh fillets. I've got plenty of chicken breast fillets, but I wanted some more thigh fillets before I went into this challenge. Fettuccine. Now I've got the curly fettuccine and I've got the straight fettuccine. The spaghetti I'm fine on. It's just the fettuccine I finished using the other day. Some more markers for labelling my frozen goods. Some Master Foods, let's see, curried sausages and satay chicken stir fry. Now, I've never had this one before, so I wanted to see what it was like before I made up a sauce. Cream stabiliser. Now, in my fridge, I've got 2 huge big jars of cream that I bought for Christmas. Was supposed to go on the pavlova, but we didn't get to eat the pavlova. The shell is fine, that can sit on the shelf for 12 months or more. But the cream, I was actually thinking of trying to can the cream. No, it's not an approved recipe, but out the back door, I think is the name of her channel. She does both milk and cream, heavy whipping cream, and she cans it and it comes up beautifully. So, and I thought, well, the cream stabiliser, because I can't use very much, so the cream stabiliser, when I do whip it up, will help to keep it firmer, so that it will stay firm and not turn into liquid once it's all whipped up. Then I bought some sardines. Now my live-in carer likes these sardines, and we both share the tuna. So I've got sardines for my carer and tuna for the both of us. There's quite a few there. Then I have a nice drumhead cabbage, some fresh carrots, some cherries, and some oranges. Now, the cherries and oranges, I saw this recipe for cherry marmalade, which looked absolutely delicious. So I'm going to try and make a small amount of that. I thought that would go really, really nice with some scones and some of the cream, just on occasion. Also, I picked up some lollies. I do have a shocking sweet tooth, and if I can't have lollies over the next 6 months, I will drive myself batty and everybody anywhere near me. So I picked up a few little lollies to have, just 1 or 2 every now and again, and that will cut into the sweet tooth. Now, also I picked up 2 boxes of icy poles, which I'll insert the picture here. So there we have my grocery, the very last grocery haul for 2024. So what did that cost me? Well, hang on a minute. Okay. So it cost me, let's see, there were, doesn't say how many products I bought, but 55, I think it was. It seemed more than that. Never mind. The total was $212.77. And I saved $18 on specials. So $212. That's not too bad, I suppose, for everything that I got there. Nothing huge. So that's it for the grocery tours for another 6 months. The only thing would be just the odd fresh stuff that I picked up at the supermarket. So I hope you got something out of this video, and I will see you again very shortly with a pantry tour. Alright, bye friends. Well, out of that whole bench full, this is what's being put away in the pantry. One trolley full. I do, however, have those to go in the fridge and be put away. Not much for over $200.